State of Kentucky, because of what we've been seeing out there as far as the effort is concerned, it's even better than yesterday.
It really, really is. As you know, we're talking about our donation drive that we've been hosting since yesterday out at Fayette Mall, us in partnership with the Salvation Army and Cumulus Media and the Lexington Fire Department. They've been helping out so much. More than $45,000.
That's what we did yesterday, and I got a good feeling about today.
Yeah.
So don't let me down. Please don't make me make a prediction and then I look like an idiot, which I know is amusing for some of you folks, but I would really like to be right about this because I don't think we had the kind of activity. I was talking to Brad Munson who does traffic over there for WVLK. And he said, oh, yeah, no, we're doing much better than we did yesterday at this time because he was there at the same time. So.
I think, yesterday, maybe a lot of people, they maybe didn't have time to plan, oh, I'm going to go out. But since this is the second day of it, people may planned a little more and thought I'm going to go out at this time. Right. So it's really, really nice to see everybody donating, and it's just been awesome. So thank you, thank you. And our whole Sunrise crew was out there this morning. You, me, Chris,
There's a great photo. I want to show that photo maybe tomorrow.
Okay, deal. Let's do it.
You know which one I'm talking about? The four of us.
Yeah, and the special one?
Yeah, the special photo.
The special one. Yeah, we'll show it. We took some really pretty glamour shots for you when we were out there. Anyway, so obviously everybody's talking about the latest on Harvey. It's still such a devastating situation down there in Texas and Louisiana. Houston, of course, the hardest hit area. The big update today, if you didn't hear overnight, there was an explosion and fire at a chemical plant in Houston. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but the flooding in that area still persists. Now more than 30,000 people are said to be living in shelters. The U.S. House says it's going to act as early as next week to provide relief money for the area. So that's just another reason why your donations are going to mean so much if you can help out with this effort. So yeah, as you know, we've been doing our part to help the victims of Harvey. Yesterday at the donation drive, as we said, raised more than $45,000, all thanks to you making donations.
Yeah, we're doing it again today. There he is. The hunk of a man, Chris Goodman, live out at the Fayette Mall where the drive is underway.
I'll tell you what, I think you're right. I think we are going to easily surpass what we did yesterday. And I know we're kind of putting ourselves out there to say that because yesterday we were all kind of amazed that we put this together so quickly and we were able to raise $45,000 yesterday for all of the victims down in Texas. So we know there are so many of them. Just want to give you an idea of where we are. There's the mall right there. We are in the valet parking section of Fayette Mall. Real easy to find us. This has been like one of the few lulls we've had all morning of folks coming in. It has been a steady stream of people coming in. And again, I want to stress, here we go with somebody right now bringing a donation. We're out here with the Salvation Army, the fine folks from Cumulus Media, taking your money. And it has been a steady stream all morning, but I do want to stress it is monetary donations. So please, if you're going to come out, you can certainly bring a check. Just make it out to Salvation Army and just put some kind of note on there about Harvey relief. And you can bring cash. We've had so many kids. It's been amazing collecting money at school and then bringing it out here. We've had people bringing suitcases full of coins out here earlier today. I was mentioning at the top of the noon, we had a woman that's been collecting coins for 20 years and brought this huge pretzel jar that she's been saving for a rainy day. And as you know, we had a huge rainy day, several of them down in Houston, and we're going to have one of those tomorrow, in fact. So please, if you come out today, we're out here until 8 o'clock tonight at Fayette Mall for the Make a Difference drive to help all the Harvey victims. Lee and Haley, back to you guys in the studio.
Chris, thank you so much. So nice to hear all those personal stories of people, what it means to them to be able to donate. Absolutely. That woman, we've had kids come by and donate even a couple bucks. So if you want to help out, you've got all day until 8 o'clock tonight. Head over to Fayette Mall. LEX 18, the Salvation Army, our Cumulus Media radio partners, and the Lexington Fire Department will be out there all day long again today collecting money for Hurricane Harvey victims.
Well, until 8 p.m. anyway, so you got, the sense of urgency. Get out there and help us, please.
Yeah, get out there.
Ready for the hot topics?
Let's do it.
Hot topic.
This is your favorite. We tried to squeeze this in the show yesterday and we ran out of time. So here we are. This is our first hot topic. It has to do with watercraft.
I want you to see this picture if you haven't had a chance to look at it yet, because it was a water rescue in Houston. In particular, this one is going viral because why wouldn't it? That is, I think, as Americana as you can get.
Yes.
So this granny was rescued by a jet ski right out of her living room. It was posted online this week by family members. So they have a routine where they call Chick-fil-A and place an order.
This elderly couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Chick-fil-A workers were there. I don't think they were open, but then they noticed the number. It came up on the ID, and they wondered, what do they want? So they answered. They said, we can't get out. We're trapped. And they said, hold on. We'll come get you. the Chick-fil-A people contacted that guy with a jet ski, and he pulls right up the front door and gets him out of there. But when you look at that photo, let me just say what I thought of this. Wow. This is America. That's Americana. One, we're a diverse culture with one purpose. And when we do things, we do it in a fun, big way with jet skis. The Europeans would have got some kind of canoe. We get a jet ski that's powered with petrol, and we do it the right way. It's an old white lady. It's a young black guy. It's America, and I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were going to start clapping. Things got really dramatic and worked up, and I was just, whoo, preach, son. Yes, all right. But, yeah, I love that picture, and I'm so glad those grandparents are okay. Another funny story from Houston. 2 Houston TV anchors are going viral for their live coverage of Hurricane Harvey. A little bit of a funny moment. It happened on Fox 26 Houston. Look at this. The anchors were talking over live video of these people being rescued by boat. When the shot, you see these men taking shots of what appears to be alcohol in the rescue boat. Well, the anchors are talking over it, and one of the anchors says, oh, well, look at them sharing water. The other anchor is quick to point out that's not what they're drinking. Listen to this.
That water's really deep.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stress. Even if you're feeling under control, the person next to you might not. And that was really an example of what we're seeing here. Look at them sharing water just out of the cap of that bottle. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was water.
Well, whatever they need to feel better, guys. Let's just let that one... Let them have a little.
We'll continue to monitor this and
have what they need.
If they should, we'll monitor Bill's video and if they should.
There's the water. See,
all right,
I told
excellent.
You they had water.
Thank goodness for that.
Oh,
you know what? That may not even been water.
No.
He may have gone right to the moonshine for that last big swig.
Yeah, people have been watching this video. More than 2 million people have watched it, and the anchors, laughing about it too. Obviously, who knows how long they've been on the air anchoring. She probably was exhausted. You never know the story. Yeah. But a lot of people liking this, and, that jet ski.
Is anybody going to complain about these guys having, a little bit of medicine to help them keep warm?
Once he pointed out it was alcohol, she said whatever they need to feel better. But anyway, so it's nice to have those kind of light moments coming up out of all this devastation out of Houston.
I think I heard you and Chris talking about this next story. This is a new pair of jeans on the market that's going viral. They're by the brand...
ASOS.
Oh, ASOS.
Yes.
I thought it was something else. And they are $60. Here they are. They're the black jeans. They feature a huge cutout in the back right above your buttocks. Many commenters online say they make it look like you got a plumber's crack, but overall, most people just don't know or seem to know what to think about them. It's an interesting look.
I need your thoughts on these. Would you wear or not to wear?
Would I wear that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody wants to see me wear that.
Here's my thing. You see that on... You want to see it. One of our floor guys says he wants to see Lee wearing that.
That's frightening.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why. Of all the jeans on the market, why?
And it's not true because the plumber's crack is a much deeper cut. I don't know if you've had a guy come over and work on things.
Yeah.
At your sink. Yeah, but it's deeper than that. That's just odd, and it seems like a weird fit.
At $60, yeah. So, hey, more power to you if you've got the confidence.
Is that a belt loop? That one strap? It looks like, is that a belt that goes through? And
there's
then
a
they
belt
get
at the
one,
top.
Yeah, but that strap, it is a...
You could potentially store other things
a utilitarian
back there.
belt loop.
Like a
you could.
Sleeping bag, you just roll it up, stick it in there.
Yeah.
Keep it, whatever you need.
Yeah.
So weird. Alrighty, tiny houses have been all the rage lately, but a new style of them has been taking over as of late. They're called granny pods. This is interesting. They're tiny homes for elderly people built in their adult children's backyards. It's a way to be close to family as you age, but not, too close, living under the same roof. Most granny pods are typically 400 square feet or smaller. What do you think about this?
Well, a lot of folks, when they get older, they say they want to downsize to 400 square feet.
You turn around and you're like, that would be the easiest house cleaning you've ever do. You just vacuum.
So let me understand this. So I could purchase this and move it to my backyard, and I keep Granny like in a doghouse?
No, it's her own little separate home. So, you're not in her space. She's not in your space. You can still be a family unit and close together.
Like a doghouse.
Well, yes, I guess so. But no.
Why can't she stay in the house? Is it because it's your or my mother?
Yes, you want your mother living with you?
Well, I wouldn't mind my mother,
Yeah, but a lot, that's always, you love your parents, but It can be tough.
If the spouse
together once you're
throws up.
Exactly.
They go,
so.
no, they stay out in the doghouse.
I think it's not a doghouse. I love it.
You know, Martha Stewart, the queen of crafts, cooking, whatever, basically anything. And then rapper Snoop Dogg, they team up for Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner party cooking show. Well, they are about to kick off the second season. And what better way to get viewers than some racy video? The two have recreated a scene from the classic movie Ghost. Here it is.
Oh, my.
Martha and Snoop definitely have chemistry in the kitchen. You can catch the show on VH1.
Goodness gracious. I feel like they do a lot of stuff. This cooking show, okay. Sensuous. Oh, my gosh. It's almost too much. Martha.
Yeah. They have such good chemistry, though.
They
two.
really do, shockingly so.
It's fun to watch them if you haven't seen that show yet. And there's a lot of marijuana references throughout. And anytime Snoop can take advantage of something that Martha says that lends itself
to that, yes.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's all right. A Cincinnati brewery is teaming up with Graeter's Ice Cream to create an ice cream-inspired beer. The Blueberry Pie Brown Ale by Braxton Brewing Company is inspired by Graeter's Elena's Blueberry Pie Ice Cream. That ice cream was named after a little girl who died of cancer back in 2007. Graeter's sells the flavor once a year to raise money for the fight against cancer. That beer, again, it's from a Cincinnati brewery. It's going to be available here in Lexington starting in September. So, pretty soon.
Graeter's is birthed out of Cincinnati, too, right?
That's right.
So everything is just up the river.
Up the river.
Target about to start selling a line of $5 wines. It's called California Roots. Features 5 different varieties: a Chardonnay, a Pinot Noir, a Grigio, Moscato, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a red blend. The $5 wine.
You nailed that one.
Yeah, I got that one. The wine is going to be sold at Target stores nationwide beginning September 3rd. Too bad we can't get it here in Kentucky, though, for some reason.
We can't buy wine in grocery stores here.
We can't?
No, so you got to stop by Walgreens. Yeah, not in Kentucky. You know, you can get beer, but you never seen wine at Kroger. Any place like that?
You can in Tennessee, I think.
You can in Tennessee, but only in recent years. Only in recent years. So one day we will do it here. And this, I mean, kind of a sad note, but still we do have to talk about it today because it is the big anniversary. Today marks 20 years since the death of Princess Diana. Can you believe it's been that long already?
Wow.
On the eve of the anniversary, Princes William and Harry, along with Princess Kate, paid tribute to Diana, visiting the Kensington Palace Garden in London, created in her memory. Here they are yesterday, paying tribute to her, and a lot of people, as they did when she died, you know, lining the gates there at the palace with flowers and notes and things. So, 20 years today, Princess Diana died. It's crazy.
It's hard to believe.
It is.
You remember where you were, right?
I do. I was Lee hates when I say this, but I was a little girl then, and I remember I was at the beach with my family, and I remember my mom started crying. I remember when they came on the news. Yeah, I remember. It was just so shocking. It was just so shocking.
What did your dad think of that?
I don't remember. He was probably, I don't know, he probably was
You didn't even met the ladies, what he probably did.
Yeah, probably. My mom was probably like, you don't get it. But anyway, yeah, I remember vividly my mom crying. We were at the beach house, and yeah, it was very, very sad. You know, what about you?
I was a little girl as well.
Yeah.
I was at in Texas class reunion, and I remember that when everybody kind of stopped what they were doing and went, hey, Princess Diana just died.
It was just so shocking. 36 years old. I mean, everybody. It's one of those big moments in history. Everybody knows where they were. So
that's today.
20 years.
And that's today's Hot Topics.
Hot Topics.